Fancy, what the hell are you doing?
Hold that thought, Gianni. Mi amore. Buonanotte, Noah. Following me now?
What? Don't be ridiculous. What? Are you following me?
As if. I'm here on a little business for Teresa.
It's a sleazy business from the looks of it.
Are you insulting Johnny?
Just ignore him. I'm trying to. And I don't need to ask what you're doing here.
Look, it's not what you think.
Hello, Fancy.
I'm sure you and your girlfriend want some time alone, so arrivederci.
Fancy, aspetta.
Yeah, hey, no, you wait, all right? Entertain Luigi here while I go talk to Fancy.
I'm not Luigi. My name is Johnny.
I'm worried.
Okay?
Noah, please don't blow our cover.
Well, the girls have eaten all their applesauce. I think they're just about ready for bed.
Good girls. Good girls. So, what do you think?
Of what?
The dress.
Oh, it's just another expensive white dress. I've seen thousands of them in my time.
Oh, come on. Even witches must get excited about weddings, huh?
They certainly don't. Now, funerals are another matter, especially funerals of one's enemies. Oh, I remember the funeral of my arch-enemy, Herodisia, the witch of ancient Byzantium. I had on this beautiful black dress with a long 6-foot train, and I wore a white necklace made of her teeth.
Okay, too much information for me. I'll just pick my dress out by myself. That's pretty, isn't it? Yeah. See, at least some people in this house have good taste.
Kay, dear, I still think that you are making a huge mistake rushing into this foolish marriage with Fox. You belong with Miguel. He's the father of your child. I think you know that too.
The captains aren't going to take the new docking fees lying down, Mr. Crane.
Andy, it's your job to convince these guys there's no point in bucking the system. That's why we pay you to be harbor master. What's Miguel doing here?
The Lopez Fitzgerald kid? He's signed on with Captain Olson. They'll be casting off to Nightfish in a few minutes. I'll get you last month's profit statements.
All right, Andy. Miguel, what's up? Harbor master just told me you signed on with a boat. Why?
Money. What else? I've got to start paying Tabitha some rent, and Kay deserves my support to help raise Maria. It's about time I started pulling in a paycheck.
Yeah, but why here? Your sister's the CEO of Crane Industries. And I'm sure if you asked Teresa, she'd get you a job down at Crane. You know, the pay's gonna be better than here, and you won't go home stinking of fish every day.
No, thanks. I don't believe in getting involved with the Cranes.
Did you hear what I said, Sheridan? We still have it all. We can still be together.
Luis.
Sheridan, we can. We can have the big family like you've always wanted. All you have to do is leave Chris.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You want to, Sheridan. I can tell. I can see it in your eyes. Don't stand there and tell me that you don't remember everything that we've had.
Of course I remember.
How can you not come back to me, Sheridan? We have a whole world to explore.
No. Too much has happened.
Sheridan, come on. It doesn't matter. We can get through anything together.
I can't change the past. I can't turn back time.
Yes, but we can change the future. Say yes, Sheridan. Come back to me. Just please say yes. Sorry. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I know how difficult this must be for you.
So much has changed. Even this place. Looks like they're finally gonna rebuild the gazebo.
Yeah, the gazebo. Father had it leveled to hide whatever happened to drive your mother and my father away all those years ago.
It used to be my favorite place on the estate.
That's where I proposed to you, remember?
I remember.
Look, Sheridan, your father leveled the gazebo. He's in a coma now, okay? He can't hurt us anymore. And the gazebo is going to be rebuilt. It's going to be bigger and stronger and more beautiful than it ever was, just like we can be.
Luis, I should go.
Sheridan, wait. Look at this. Some of our hyacinth bulbs survived. You remember planting them?
Of course I do.
My back is killing me. What inspired you to do this little project?
Oh, you did, Angel. See, the color of the hyacinth on the box matches the color of your eyes. Absolutely beautiful.
That is so sweet. Just wait till they come up. I love the smell. I remember planting them with my mother when I was a little girl. I always associated their fragrance with her.
And see, now whenever I smell the hyacinth, I will think of you.
And I you.
So it's official then. This is officially the Luis and Sheridan flower.
Absolutely.
All right.
Sheridan and Luis together forever.
That's right. Sheridan and Luis. Together forever.
All right, out with it, witch. Every time I turn around lately, you're pushing me at Miguel.
Well, as I recall, dear, you sold your soul to the dark side so you could get him yourself.
I'm through with all of that.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. The dark side never lets go of one of its own.
Okay, just stop and answer the question. Why are you pushing me and Miguel together?
Now, surely that is quite obvious, Kay. A child needs her mother and her father. So, ergo, ipso facto, habeas corpus, you should be with Miguel.
What? What am I missing here? Oh, right. You're a single mother, and if that's what you believe, then why aren't you with Endora's father?
Yeah, it's a whole different kettle of fish. I was never in love with Endora's father.
Who is?
None of your business. We shared one night of madness together and a very large pitcher of Martimi's. But come the rosy dawn, I came to my senses. But you're madly in love with Miguel.
Was madly in love. Not anymore. That's over.
Is it? He was your first love. He's the man of your dreams.
Of my dreams, not his, okay? He left me to go chasing after Charity. Luckily, I came to my senses, met Fox, we fell in love, and now we're getting married. Remember the ring, rock?
Yes. Marriage you'll regret. You belong with Miguel. Trust me.
Trust you? You never do anything out of the goodness of your heart. You're a witch. You have no heart. No, something else is going on here. Why should you care whether I end up with Fox or Miguel?
If you can't keep up, dear, take notes. If Miguel ends up with your dim bulb of a cousin Charity, and their love results in physical affection, then it will be curtains for me and my daughter. It could mean the end of the world as well.
So I am supposed to sacrifice my happiness with Fox to keep Miguel and Charity apart?
By George, I think she's got it.
You don't believe in getting involved with cranes? Well, I'm a crane.
I know. I didn't mean to insult you.
Yeah, in case you forgot, your sister's a crane,
Yeah,
too.
by marriage. Okay, and the way she got involved with Julie and Alistair proves my point. Her life has been filled with nothing but pain and heartache.
Miguel, you're a little bit behind the times. Teresa's on top of the world right now.
She sounds miserable to me. And all this money and power didn't get her the man she loves.
You know, not all cranes are bad. You know, there's me, Aunt Sheridan.
Sheridan's broken Luis's heart.
Yeah, but...
And my brother Antonio is dead because of Alistair. My mother and father's marriage was torn apart because of him.
That's Alistair. You can't judge my whole family because of him.
Look, all I can say is anyone that gets involved with the crane ends up miserable.
Not Kay. We're getting married in a few weeks, and we're gonna have the most incredible life you can think of. She's thrilled about that, and so am I.
Look, I don't want to argue, okay? And besides, I'm not gonna work for the cranes. I like working here. I like fishing. I like to work with my hands. I like to be out in the open sea.
Suit yourself. You know what? Look, I don't want to argue with you either. And, in fact, well, this is gonna sound a little bit awkward, but I guess I owe you a big thank you.
For what?
Leaving town to go chase after Charity, because if you hadn't, Kate probably would have never gotten over you, and I would have never had a chance to fall in love with the most incredible woman on earth.
Fancy, stop. All right, we need to talk.
Oh, just go away, Noah.
You're crying.
Nonsense. My eyes water like this all the time. Ever since I was almost blinded. Remember that?
Fancy.
Just go. I have nothing to say to you. And out of all the hotels in this whole damn world, why did you end up in mine?
It wasn't my choice.
Oh, so Maya picked it. Well, at least she has good taste.
Fancy, I know that you are angry. I am sorry. Okay? It kills me to think that I've hurt you.
Well, that's not what you said when I walked in on you and that tramp. Look, if you think I'm gonna stand here and listen to some lame apology, I've got news for you. I don't need to hear it. I'll change hotels.
Fancy,
and how
don't.
can you afford to stay here anyway? This is the most expensive hotel in Rome. Oh, you're up to your old tricks. You're running a scam. Just like you scammed me when you told me you loved me. Once a con man, always a con man. You disgust me.
Fancy, when I told you I loved you, it was not a scam.
Right. This is morality, Noah Bennett style. You say you love me while you're sleeping with another woman. You're still the cheap grifter I met in Las Vegas.
Fancy, I am not running a scam.
Oh, then how can you afford to stay in this hotel? You've been working as a bartender part-time. You don't even make enough in tips to afford your own apartment. How could you afford airfare, let alone the cost of staying in a five-star hotel? You never change. This is just like Vegas, when you're freeloading off that casino. So tell me, what's the big con this time around?
Fancy, get it through your head, please. I am not running a con.
You're unbelievable, you know that? I mean, do you honestly expect me to sacrifice my happiness with Fox to go back to Miguel? You've got to be kidding me.
Who's kidding who? You still love Miguel. You never stopped. Why else would you be so worried that the shadow looming over your wedding to Fox in my magic bowl is Miguel?
No, Tabitha, you're wrong.
Spare me, girl. I can see right through you. Yes, I have worked very hard over the years to keep Miguel and Charity apart. But lately, I've been working to put you and Miguel together. But frankly, I haven't had to work very hard. No, you and Miguel have been doing all the grunt work for me. I'm not the one who's tormented by sweaty dreams of illicit couplings. I'm not the one stealing kisses in the dark. No, it's all you and Miguel. Nature is taking its steamy course without very much help from me. And if you're looking for someone to blame for your renewed attraction to Pilar's youngest, try looking in the mirror, dear.
Miguel, I hope I didn't say something to upset you.
No, not at all. You're speaking the truth. I left town to find Charity. It wasn't until right before I left I even knew Kay had feelings for me.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah, well, sometimes a ton of bricks has to fall on me. Anyway, I left. You and Kay fell in love. That's great. But Kay's a wonderful woman. She's gorgeous and has a huge heart. Any man would give his eye teeth to have her.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I know that. And I can't wait to marry her. And in a few weeks, I'm going to.
Look, I've got work to do. We're going out night fishing.
Sure. Don't let me stand in your way. And why don't I believe him?
Sheridan and Luis. Together forever, that's what you said.
Seems so long ago.
Not to me. And whenever I smell this flower, it reminds me of that day. The way you looked, the way you smelled, everything we shared together.
They're only memories now.
Here. Does it make you remember anything?
Of course it does. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It seems like every time we're together, all we say to each other lately is, I'm sorry.
Look, I know that I've hurt you deeply, but I can't change the way things have happened. I'm expecting Chris's child. I'm another man's wife now. And I can't keep having this conversation with you over and over. It's just too stressful for me.
All right. I didn't mean to upset you, okay? Especially now that you're pregnant. I'll go. Can I just ask you one thing before I go?
Luis.
No, just answer me, okay? After that, I'll leave. I will walk away. I just need to know. Do you love Chris more than you love me?
Come on, you can't force me to compare you two. That's not fair.
Okay, can we not talk about fair right now? I just need to know. Who do you love more, Chris or me?
Chris.
You are my passion for life.
Luis, I'm sorry.
I got my answer. Good night. I won't bother you again.
Luis.
Just want you to be happy. Like you deserve.
Luis, wait. Don't go.
There's the Noah Bennett I know. Liar. Con man. Never mind. I have heard all I care to hear from you back in Harmony. I don't give a damn why you're in Rome. You can fall off the Colosseum for all I care.
Look, Fancy, I don't want to argue with you either, okay? You just need to know that I'm here with Maya for a very specific reason.
No, you didn't have to come all the way to Rome for that. She'd probably feel more at home at one of those rent-by-the-hour motels on Highway 73.
Oh, stop it, Fancy. Look, I'm here for a good reason, okay? I just wish that one day I can tell you what it is.
I couldn't care less why you're here. Or how you're paying for this hotel. Maybe Maya's a frozen Mushu chicken queen.
Fancy.
Oh, wait. That's it. That's it, isn't it? She's paying for all this. Well, fine. If you want to live off her, go ahead. That's not what would have happened if we'd stayed together, I'll tell you that. And I remember some guy telling me how important it was to work, to make something out of himself. I'll try to forget who told me that and just remember the lesson, because I think it was a good one.
Nancy, you are way off.
Go away! Go away, Noah. Be a con man, be a grifter, or be a gigolo. It means nothing to me. You mean nothing to me.
Fancy, no!
Hello, hello, light of my life. Ladies, you look lovely this evening.
Where have you been?
I had some business down at the Crane docks. Guess who I ran into? Miguel.
Oh, did you sign onto a boat there? I know he wanted to.
Yeah, he's on Captain Olson's crew there. We're getting ready to cast off when I saw him.
Oh, good for him. He could use the money.
He doesn't have to make it hauling in tuna. And I told him he should ask Teresa for a job over at Crane. And he said he'd rather stick with the deep sea fishing.
Yeah, well, you know, he used to work on boats all the time during high school. He likes it.
Yeah. Well, he also said that he would never work for the Cranes. He said that anybody that gets involved with them gets nothing but pain and heartbreak.
Not us.
That's what I told him. Babe, we've got a lifetime of happiness in front of us. Shoot, I even thanked him.
Thanked him? For what?
Chasing after Charity. I told him if he hadn't left town to go looking for her, I might have never had the chance to fall in love with you. The woman of my dreams.
You said that to him? Oh my God, why would you say that to Miguel? He must feel terrible.
Glad to see I haven't hired some greenhorn. Look like you know what you're doing, kid.
Yeah, thanks. I worked on these boats every summer when I was in school.
Keep it up. Hey, watch the wind. So Tub will turn on the dime for changes. There's coffee below when you want it. Charlie, you and Seth come give me a hand down below. Fish freezer's acting up again.
You got it, Captain. A nice night. Just bring Kay and Marie out sometime when she gets older. Fox was right. I was an idiot to leave you, Kay. Now I've lost you forever. I wish... Get over yourself, Miguel. Wishes don't catch fishes.
Miguel, Charlie's wife made some coffee cake if you want some.
Where is
Miguel!
Miguel! Miguel!
Check below, make sure he's not down there.
All right, Miguel! Answer! Miguel!
God, I hope he didn't fall overboard. North Atlantic is not a good place to wind up without a life raft. Miguel!
Oh, no. Miguel! Miguel! Seth!
Miguel!
Grab a life vest!
Why'd you have to say that to Miguel?
What's the problem? Miguel's a big boy. He knew what he was doing when he left town chasing after Charity.
Did he now?
His loss is my gain.
It's just... It must have hurt him to be reminded of Charity.
Okay, I won't bring it up again. Listen, but meanwhile, we've got a big wedding to plan and not a lot of time to plan it. So did you make any decisions while I was gone?
Well, I have my eye on a wedding dress.
Great, let me see it.
No! No, you have to wait till I walk down the aisle.
I can't wait. God, are you as excited as I am?
Of course.
Now, pay attention, girls. No. You're going to like this one. It's one of my favorite stories, The Little Mermaid. Oh, well, but the movie, they cut all the best bits out of the movie. The blood, the guts, the pain, everything, all the good things. Endura. Now, that's enough sass from you, little one. That's my line. All right. Are you ready now? The Sea King had 6 beautiful mermaid daughters who lived in a garden at the bottom of the sea. The youngest, who was the prettiest, longed to rise to the surface of the great ocean one day, to sit on the rocks in the moonlight while the great ships filled with humans sailed by.
No, Franco, I'm not pazzo. You can have the Aries from Brazil. I have something better, much better. A crane. Fancy crane. See, billions. So maybe I can separate her from a few millions. Franco, from now on, it's gonna be first class all the way. La dolce vita.
touch me ever.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't hurt you, did I?
Hurt me? We're way past that, Noah. You're dead to me. Don't come near me ever again.
Look, could you just please knock off the angry act for 2 seconds?
It's no act. I thought you were different. How stupid is that? Every guy in the world just wants to use me, and you're like all the rest.
No, I am not like that.
Just go back to your girlfriend and leave me alone.
The only way to save Fancy's life is to hurt her, to make her believe that we're a couple. That's the only way Lena and her friends will leave her alone.
Yeah, I'll go.
You should do that.
Fancy. God, I wish I could tell you how much I love you.
What is it, Sheridan? Oh, why'd you stop me?
I...
Wait a second. I know you, Sheridan. I know when you're hiding something.
All right. I can't lie to you. I never could.
Never lie to anyone. You were always terrible at it.
I'm trying to figure out how to say this. The reason I told you that I love Chris more than I love you is because I knew that it would hurt you. I knew that it would push you away.
What are you saying?
I can't stand that look on your face. I hate hurting you.
And you lied to me? Just tell me the truth, Sheridan. Solid. Who do you love more, me or Chris?
You.
I knew it, Sheridan. I knew it. I knew that you loved me the way that I love you. Finally, this nightmare is over. There's nothing that can stand in our way now.
Yes, there is, Louise. I am expecting Chris's child. His son, James, calls me mommy. How can I turn my back on that, on them? James just lost his mother last year. It would kill him. It would kill me.
Okay, but I'm not asking you to turn your back on James. In fact, you can spend as much time with James as you want. You can be a mother figure to him, but Sheridan, we belong together, okay? You know, if you want, I will help you raise James and the baby that you're expecting right now.
No, it's too complicated.
No, Sheridan, it's not too complicated. Together we can do anything. We'll find Marty.
Oh, Louise.
Yeah, we will, and then we'll start having kids of our own. A dozen if you want. Okay, Sheridan, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's start building a life together, the life that we've always dreamed of.
Where have you been?
I'm trying to talk some sense into Fancy.
Are you insane? If Lena had people watching us, they're gonna know you still have feelings for her.
Yeah, well, it's too late now, huh? This whole thing is destroying me.
You didn't tell Fancy that we're just pretending to be a couple to throw Lena and her people off, did you?
No, I didn't. But I did come close.
Noah.
Hey, cut me a little slack, would you? All right? I'm not used to playing this Mission Impossible game like you are. I just wish Lena would call and tell us what it is she wants us to do so that we can tip off the FBI and go home. God, once I tell Fancy the truth, maybe she'll be able to forgive me.
She's a smart girl. I'm sure she will.
Yeah, let's hope.
Where's la signorina Crane?
Oh, take a hike, Luigi.
Okay. Gianni. My name is Gianni. È stato un piacere conoscerla. I trust we'll see each other again.
I trust that guy about as far as I could throw him.
Yeah. Well, Fancy seems to like him. Damn, how could she moved on so quickly?
Maybe she likes him, but I don't think he cares about her.
What makes you say that?
I overheard him talking on his cell phone. He's only after one thing. Her bank account.
Now listen, girls. In the middle of a gloomy spot in the ocean lived the sea witch. Oh, darlings, we're getting to the good part now. Lived a sea witch in a house built with the bones of shipwrecked humans. Our little mermaid was terrified to visit her, but wanted to become human so the young prince would fall in love with her. Okay, let's turn over the page.
I bet that's your wedding dress.
What? All those ruffles? No.
You wouldn't tell me if it was anyway, right?
Nope.
You know, it doesn't matter what wedding dress you put on. You're gonna be the most beautiful bride to ever walk down the aisle. Sorry. Fox Crane?
Mr. Crane, it's Andy down at the wharf. I don't mean to disturb you at home, sir, but I saw you talking to Miguel Lopez Fitzgerald earlier today, and, well, I thought you ought to know.
Know what?
Captain Olson radioed in from offshore. Apparently there's been an accident at sea, and Miguel must have fallen overboard, and so far there's no sign of him.
Oh, no.
What is it?
The Coast Guard's been called out for a search and rescue mission.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Okay, whoa, what's going on? I can tell something's wrong.
That was the harbor master. There's been an accident at sea. It seems Miguel fell overboard and they can't seem to find him.
Oh my God.
The Coast Guard's been called in. I'm gonna go down to the wharf and see what I can find.
Well, I'm coming with you.
No. Kate, there's nothing you can do. Just stay here with Maria. I'll call as soon as I find out more.
No, I should be there.
Please, Kate. No one knows anything yet, okay? For all we know, he's out there probably swimming around just mad as hell that no one's picked him up yet. He's gonna be fine, I'm sure. Try not to worry, okay?
Oh my God. Oh my God, what if Miguel's dead?
Let's hope not. It would ruin all my plans.
See anything?
No, nothing. It's freezing in there. We swam around the boat 3 times and dove as far as we could without scuba gear. Sorry, Captain. I didn't see a trace of that kid. Miguel! Miguel!
Well, we can have it all now, Sheridan. I mean, once you divorce Chris.
Divorce? I'm pregnant with Chris's child.
Well, I know, but, well, obviously you can't stay with him now. That would be worse for the child. And, well, 2 people together, one who doesn't love the other, and you guys are arguing all the time. And...
We don't argue. Chris and I have no reason to argue, and even if we did, we wouldn't do it in front of the children. And I do love Chris.
Well, you don't love him the same way that you love me. Oh, Sheridan, come on, don't stay in a marriage that you don't want to be in. You deserve better than that. We can be living the life that you have always dreamed of.
Please.
We'll have that big wedding like we planned, and I'll get my job back. We can move out into the country like we always talked about, and we can grow hyacinths.
Please, stop all this talk.
Sheridan, it's not talk. This is possible, okay? I know how you truly feel now. You told me that you love me more than you love Chris, and Sheridan, we should be together, okay? We should have the life that we've always dreamed of. We can be together, Sheridan. Love will find a way, I swear it will.
Prendi questo.
Grazie.
Prego. There is a nightclub not too far from here. The hottest spot in Roma. Would you like to go?
Why not? There's nothing for me here.
So that guy's only after Fancy for her money?
That's what it sounded like from the conversation I overheard.
I knew he was a sleazeball.
I guess Fancy's used to those kind of guys. You know, always trying to take advantage of her.
Nobody takes advantage of Fancy. Not while I'm around.
If Miguel doesn't come back, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm sorry, sweet pea. I should have paid more attention to my magic bowl of late.
Let's do it, Dad.
Drat! I didn't see this one coming at all. You know, I I just wanted Miguel to steal Kay's heart and marry her so he would never be reunited with that dreary Charity who could destroy us all with her icky goodness. Of course, on the other hand, if Miguel is dead, then Charity won't be able to make love to him ever again. Oh, well, so we're saved, Indora. It's a win-win situation. Well, of course I am. And you should be thrilled. Because if Miguel's dead, then Kay's free to be with Fox. And that's what you wanted all the time, isn't it?
Andy, what's going on?
It's like I said earlier. Captain Olson sent out an SOS. Miguel was knocked overboard by a boom. I've notified the Coast Guard of the position of the boat, and they're on their way out there. But, you know, in a situation like this...
What does that mean?
Minutes count. 2 crewmen have already been in looking for Miguel, and so far no sign of him. If they can't find him exactly where he went into the water, well, I don't hold out a lot of hope for the Coast Guard. I mean, it's a big, mean ocean out there, and it hasn't warmed up a lot since the winter. Bad things happen to careless people out there.
Oh my God. Kay's gonna be devastated if Miguel's dead.
You're still in love with the lad. You never fell out of love with him.
I told Luis that he's the love of my life, not Chris.
It's not over.